This is POC. This is surveillance in plain sight. And at Mount San Antonio College, that banner, because this is a corrupt institution. Federal stalking under Title 18, gang stalking through the instructors, through the landscapers, through the janitors, through the students, through the campus police. All right, I just documented a parking garage full of demons who are gang stalking, and at 12:30 p.m., there is no natural environment that is going to coexist with this fake sun being over me and Walnut at the parking structure at Mount San Antonio College and being over Tracy Banks' front door at 12:30 p.m. And in that same video, you see the entity crossing path with what is the PYXL8TD surrounding with this demon that's behind. Impossible light inside of my car. 8PAZ752. You can see the fake sun through the windows. 8NGJ980. This is criminal surveillance while the fake sun remains over me as I drive in, and this is not over Tracy Banks' front door, apartment number 51, where the Ontario police are gang stalking, hovering in a black helicopter as I look outside of Tracy Banks' patio window, which is not going to have this same angle, okay? This is understanding what is stalking under a fake sun, which is what demons do. And this is not the natural environment. This is a demonic imitation of the natural environment. In other words, it is the doing of Satan himself, who is a spirit, and he is also using people. The state of California is filled with the demon-possessed, and this is not a scary story. This is real life. This is criminal activity that the demon-possessed are practicing in the state of California. And also, I want to be clear, when you're looking at this light source at 12:30 p.m., this is not stationary over 2100 Lark Ellen Avenue. Again, this is, why you document the pattern of conduct, which is speaking to the supernatural. I'm documenting a lot of the people of the state that are granted the privilege to be in this country. And it includes the granting of visas, the granting to be in the state of California, in the United States, with regard to getting an education under the false pretense that they're going to be a contributor to American society, that they're going to be a benefit to the American economy. And I want to be clear, the engagement in domestic terrorism directly rebuts that. It is evidence that is conclusively speaking to the direct opposite. This is, again, a liability. This is a threat to national security, and it's a threat to the lives of American citizens who have a right to not be subject to those terrorists who are pouring into this country to engage in this criminal system with the state of California. And engagement in the federal group stalking monitoring system is the direct evidence which will result in the revocation of your privilege, your granted privilege to be in this country. And I want to be clear, these demons that are immigrants, that are of immigrant status, pay attention to the engineer light moving around about, they do so with impunity. All right. So while they're listening to the immigration policy being created, as I document and support that which I advocate, such as an immigration policy deporting terrorists that are not natural born, those that are not homegrown terrorists, those that are homegrown, America will deal with those, California will deal with those, but those that are not even homegrown, you ship them right back to wherever they came from, because they're not welcome in this country, while they're gang stalking with the state of California, who will not help them in federal court. And I have been subject to ongoing sexual violence, ongoing terrorism, ongoing harassment as an entity is criminally monitoring evidence. This is impossible light activity that's occurring on the inside of a parking garage where the sun is over Tracy Banks' apartment in Ontario, California at 12:31 p.m. This is not sunlight, this is engineer light. And neither is the sunlight that's sprouting out into the distance underneath a covered structure. This is the supernatural. And then you have people that are path. This is identification of gang stalking. That's identification of gang stalking. Amplified noise, okay? This is P.O.C. The input engineer light is also above my head. All right, this is the pattern of conduct. This is not sunlight. This is engineer light, and this is a light source that is not over 2100 Lark Ellen Avenue, stationary until 3:30, 3:50 p.m. like I documented yesterday. It's in real-time movement as I move, and this is exposing a corrupt institution. The state of California is filled with corrupt institutions. 7FFD568, DCYB089, to be deported. Upon federal prosecution for gang stalking, for group stalking with the state, if it is determined that you are not a natural-born citizen, you're going to be deported. It's as simple as that. This is a built-in resolution to the problem of public corruption in California that includes group stalking. This is POC.